We're doing this live. Alright, so we're doing a live today, even though I didn't think I was going to have time to do that, but it's easier to go live than it is to do a premiere, and upload the video. Because I still got a lot of work to do, so we're going to open up the chat. We're going to make sure everything's going here. We're getting the chat open. And yeah, I'm working off of not much sleep, but that's okay. It says that my stream is still offline. But that's showing live. Alright. So my little chat reader butler is still not showing up for the job. Let's refresh just in case. We might have to reconnect. We got GGab in the chat. There we go. Now we're online. So let's see if our butler is there. So let's do a little test here. We're going to do @ fry, and then we're going to do hi all.
Fry
said hi all.
Okay, so we're working. All right, so let's do this. What we got going on here is we're working with, I need to re-season my cast iron skillet. So we're gonna make some bacon, even though I really didn't want to eat bacon, but we're gonna make a bacon cheeseburger. And then we have nothing in there. So we're gonna get our microphone headphones here behind the scenes. We're gonna go grab our ground beef. We're gonna take the meat cam and we're gonna go do this. So I've been draining the blood out of it. So this is the way I do it. I take this little meat press thing there and I cut the bottom of this was frozen when I started and there was a lot of blood in there, so that's all that's left. So we're going to take this happy plate over here and we're going to put some cracked pepper. We're going to have a shaky camera while we're doing it. So there we go. We're going to put some cracked pepper. I know there's a lot of other people live right now, but I don't really have time to be doing a video in a premiere right now. And I wanted to do something today, so we got some cracked pepper here. So I already pre-buttered. I just put a little bit of butter on the bottom, not much, just to help the ground beef spread out, give it a little bit of flavor. So this is all I do. Like I said, this was frozen in the deep freeze, and I just cut the bottom off when it was frozen. So then I just set it in there just like that, and you don't even have to touch the meat like that. So we're going to put this over to the side here, and I'm going to wash my hands just because I did touch a little bit. There's a little new addition. We got some nice lighting action now. And over here we got some old convoy trucks there, if you remember that. So yeah, that was a little quick upgrade I did over the weekend. Did some other upgrades to the studio. Oh, here's another upgrade. I put I gotta move the camera closer, but we have sound from the birds, the purple martins. And I'm gonna have it about 20 feet closer, so the purple martins fill up the whole camera. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So right now I'm just grinding up some cracked pepper here. And this is the way I make ground beef now. Just put a little more pepper on the top. So I'm sure you can hear the birds in the background. And we're going to put a little bit more black pepper just right there on the top. Before the skillet gets too hot, we're going to go ahead and flatten her out a little bit. So this is all I do. It's going to be one big hamburger patty, but we're going to cut it in 4 pieces. So is the music too loud? Can I get some feedback in the chat? Is the music too loud? I might just have my headphones turned up too loud. So can you hear the birds and the music? The birds, that's a live microphone on the security camera that's facing the Purple Martins right there. So that's what we're hearing right now. So I'm just going to do this until it's completely flat. Let me make sure I'm getting all the chat. Let me put this on live chat. Alright. Howdy Fry and chat. So we got Dennis Olsman, we got Newfie, we got, can't pronounce that name, Brisher Inc., Red Cactus. Okay, oh, not Brisher. Glad you're feeling better. See, I'm in the dark on a lot of this. I don't know how much delay I have, but is the music too loud? I'd like some feedback on that. And can you hear the birds okay? Am I even live? Is this thing working? Is this just some kind of matrix? I'm living in some kind of matrix world. So I know it takes time to do it this way, but this way you don't have to dirty another dish to flatten it out, and you don't have to worry about it falling apart when you put it in the skillet. So guitar says 5x5. Appreciate it. So you got somebody to give me some feedback. So yeah, we are we're getting out Big Ten 4. So I'm going to push it all the way to the side, and you'll see as it cooks it draws up. I guess it would help if we turned on our bacon, because this is completely frozen. I just cut it in half. This is grass-fed.
Red Cactus said all sounds are good.
All right, thanks, Red Cactus. Yeah, this is uncured, no sugar, no bad stuff. It's just straight up bacon. So there's nothing in that. There's no bad stuff. It's as clean as you can get when it comes to bacon. If you want to use the word clean and bacon in the same sentence, I know that's kind of a oxymoron maybe, or whatever you want to say. Easy for you to say. So, are the bird sounds too loud? I can tone them down if the birds are getting, because they're going to really start talking to us here a little bit later if I'm still going. And then we're going to cut up some garlic and onions. I know I'm not in my normal time slot, so people aren't really, and there's a lot of other streams going on, but this will be there for everybody to watch later on. That's probably good. Skillet's starting to get a little bit warm. So we're going to go wash our hands. And we are going to start cutting our onion and garlic. So yeah, like I said, that's a new addition to the kitchen counter. It really kind of added some flair, brighten it up over here. Take a look at the birds just for a second. Yeah, they're out kind of hunting right now. They're pretty quiet right now. When they get going, you'll know it. We'll probably have to turn it down. So let's get over to our happy cutting board. See what John's Southern Exposure says. Hello there. Yeah, I met you, John. I was checking out the stuff you're cooking. I met you on AAP's channel. And the stuff that you're cooking looks really good. So as you can see, it's already drawing up a little bit, which it will. I normally like to push it a little bit closer off to the sides. So let's get over here and figure out what we're going to do. So we're going to cut up some onions, and we're going to cut up some garlic. I like to put the onion in first, and I don't like to have my garlic cooked that much. So we're just going to do this little number right here. We'll probably put a whole onion in there. We'll figure it out. I don't ever measure when I cook. So That's probably good right there. And I just like to take the outsides off. Just like that. All the dry
Guitar
outside.
Stuff said that's cool.
Awesome. So yeah, if you want the chat read out loud, put an exclamation point, easy for you to say, and the @ symbol, and then Fry TV, and my butler will read the chat for you. So you can see how you got these inner cores that we don't want in our food. So now that's a purple martins you're hearing right there. And that sounds like a cardinal. All right. And I like to have a little bit of the onion as I'm cooking on the sides. And then I like to have some of it when it's almost done. I like the onion pretty much cooked all the way. And then the garlic, I don't mind eating it raw, but I do cook it with that as well. See, that was a little core piece that got in there. So we're gonna put a little bit of this action right around the sides here. So I like for it to just be cooking right around the sides, not too much. We'll add a little bit more while it's cooking. Just a little bit right there. And see, with this electric stove, I cook most of my stuff right around that temperature. We'll bring it up a little bit more, but that's it. Now we need to check on our happy bacon over here. We need to flip that. Houston, we have a problem. Not anymore. So this stuff is still defrosting. So there's some wind action. So our bacon is completely defrosted there. Like I said, if you want the chat to be read by the butler, just put exclamation point to get my attention, and the @ symbol in my chat name, which is Fry TV. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little black pepper on that real quick. So we're going to put some cracked black pepper on that. I don't know if I like that song. I made it the other day. All the music that you're hearing, I made. That's some good cracked pepper music. So we had a pretty sunny day today. We had Rusty Watt running the water well. And we're just going to put a little cracked pepper on our bacon. Not too much. Just a little bit on the top. And I'm actually going to put the lid on.
Red Cactus said that reads the chat Brissenger.
That reads the chat. Yeah, what she said. Alright, so this is doing just fine. We're not sticking, as you can see. I'm going to add a little garlic around here now, so let's get some garlic action going on here. And we'll leave this off to the side, because I like a little ground beef with my garlic. So this is a little technique I like to use. I like to cut the hard spot, smash it, and it just rolls off. Whatever works for you. But let's just cut the hard spot off there. Smash her, and she rolls right off. Depends on the garlic. Like this smaller stuff here, it doesn't work so well sometimes when you cut the heart off. It's a little bit harder to smash, but it still rolls off, but not in one piece most of the time. Just like that. But you don't want that hard stuff in there, because that's not happy time. So can you tell I'm working off about 2 hours of sleep? Do I sound low energy? It's just been one of those couple of days. But, yeah. Like I tell people all the time, I'll sleep whenever, when I'm gone. Yeah, I don't like the small garlic. I like to work with the big stuff.
Red Cactus said you sound tired for sure.
Yeah, I figured. Well, it's okay. I'm only human, right? I think that's enough garlic for about 5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and get that cooking with our meat around the edge. Of course, now we're hearing the neighbors, so I might have to turn down the bird cam. We don't want to hear any audio of any conversation. So I might have to, let's go put some happy garlic around our ground beef here, our hamburger. There we go. Probably gonna wash my hands. What do you say? We got garlic all over our hands. So how you liking the new light? Has anybody seen Nightbot? Is she in the chat? 'Cause, I need some water.
Super salty said looks really tasty. John's Southern Exposure said I love fresh garlic but will also use minced garlic depending on what I'm cooking.
Yeah, I like minced garlic too. It's just more of a pain to clean that thing out. But yeah. So, as you can tell, we're still not sticking. We're almost ready to flip. We want it nice and brown. Let's check our bacon real quick. And I need to turn down my headphones. So, going to a commercial break real quick. There we go. And we're back from our commercial break. I'm wearing the green screen shirt again today. Hi everybody. Alright, let's check our bacon action over here. See what we're working with. We're not really ready to flip yet. We just want to make sure we're all nice and happy with our bacon. Like I said, I didn't really want bacon, but I wanted to re-season my skillet, my cast iron, so I could store it a little bit longer. So yeah, we're doing good. The stove is a little crooked, so it's cooking a little bit on an angle there. The grease is going to one side. Alright, so we're still doing good here. Should we make some air fried taters? We could make some air fried taters in the chat. You want some taters? We got Natasha Maeve in the chat. Shout out to Natasha. Put your link in the chat, please. Red, can you put Natasha's link in the chat? That'd be awesome. All you have to do is actually type in this. If you do this, link, if I can spell link, L-I-N-K. She says, hi Fried, thank you for being there for me last night. You're a true friend. No problem. That's actually, it's never a problem. Yeah. When you're a true friend, that's just the way things work. Alright, so check out Red Cactus. She put link in the chat. Natasha can do the same thing, and if not, I'll do it. So this is grass-fed beef, as clean as I could find. The bacon doesn't have sugar, no nitrates. It's uncured bacon. It's as good as it gets. It's the Applegate. If you're going to eat bacon, that's the kind of bacon you want. You're going to have some ground beef. This is what you're looking for. So do we want taters? Do we want air fried taters? That's the question. Why don't we just carve up? We got one tater sitting here. Wait. Houston, we're having a problem. I'm going to get a better mobile camera. This one is giving me a little bit of an issue. So, yep, camera stopped glitching. Alright, so I'm going to make the executive decision to not make a tater. Because I already have taters in the fridge. Alright, so we're getting close to flipping time over here. So, this is all I do, is I take this happy thing right here, and I just grab it like that. And you just flip it once. And it's got the nice golden brown look to it that you're looking for. And now we're going to add more garlic and onions on the side. So let's grab that. We're just going to put it all in there at this point, because we want them all to cook right on the edges there. And then whenever the meat is done, we're going to put sea salt and then grass-fed butter on the top to add a little bit more fat, because your brain works off of fat and cholesterol. So you want the good fats, the good cholesterol, the good clean stuff for your brain, like coconut oil, butter is good. Any kind of fat that's clean is good for your brain. And who doesn't want a good working brain? All right, it's time to flip our bacon. So this is all I do. Once you flip it, then you pull it out of the grease. Bacon. Looks like the camera is starting to glitch. Yeah. Well, that's one more thing I'll just have to order. So much for using stuff that you have. That's okay. But I saw when it glitches, it looks like my audio drops. So there we go. Our bacon's almost done. And that's all I do with the bacon, is I'll add cracked pepper or pepper to the bacon. And then I'll put it off to the side, let the grease drain. Let's go ahead and prep our plate. So we got Sun Honey in the chat. We got Zed's Place. We got Stace. I don't know how to say that. Let's go grab some. I'm tangenting on the chat room. That's why I have a butler to read the chat. Alright. So we're going to prep our plate with a little grass-fed cheese. We're going to get our happy little grater that's up here hanging off the bamboo. And we're going to have a cheeseburger. So we got to have grass-fed cheese. And I use the Kerrygold cheese. I want to just make sure I'm not having a camera fail. So far, I don't want to jinx myself, but we haven't had any camera fails today. We just had a little bit of a glitch. But there's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's a little more cheese than I wanted. Well, we might as well use that little piece, right? I don't wash this cheese grater unless I'm grating something that needs to be washed. So it just hangs right back up there like that. And then what I like, so this is the cheese I like to use. It's grass-fed. It's pretty high quality. Remember to feed your cheese grass. Alright, so we're going to come over here and grab some nutritional yeast and add some nutrition. We're going to put that. Now remember, some of this cheese is going to go on the top because we're technically having a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, Pepsi, 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 cheeseburger. Where did that come from? We're going to have our all-natural mustard and avocado mayonnaise. Get that in the light better. That's going to be on our burger. So we're going to set that off to the side. Alright, so our bacon's talking to us. That means we can turn her down. Bacon's done. Whenever your bacon starts talking like that,
Red Cactus
it's done.
said Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers, it was a Saturday Night Live skit, wasn't it? I thought it was Saturday Night... Yeah. Wasn't it Saturday Night Live where it's Pepsi, Pepsi, cheeseburger, cheeseburger? So the bacon is done. You don't want to smoke your grease, so we're going to pull them off to the side, just like that. Let all the grease get away there. And see, right now, we could make some really good home fries. So we're going to put that off to the side. But we're not making home fries. Alright, let's see what we're working with over here. So, are we sticking? Nope, we're not sticking. That's good. If you're sticking, then you're losing your brown on your ground beef there. So now we're getting to the point to where we're almost done. I'm going to go ahead and sea salt the top side because we're not going to flip this again. So we're going to go ahead and hit this with some sea salt here, and that is, I actually have 3 types of sea salt in here. Just saw another camera glitch. So we're just going to put a light layer of sea salt because remember the butter has salt, so not too much. Just a little bit right there. I know it looks like I'm putting more than I am, but I'm not. It's a light layer. And now we're going to get some more butter because we can never have enough butter, right? Alright. So here we go. And we're probably going to put a couple of pickles on there. And I did find pickles that don't have any of the bad stuff in it. It's just cucumbers, water, salt, vinegar, and turmeric. Now it says natural flavor. That's questionable, but all the other pickles that I found at the store had food coloring and sodium benzoate and all the creepy stuff in there, and we don't want that in our food. That's just the water. It's hitting the grease because I put the lid on there. Everything is okay. We don't have a problem. That burner is off. Alright. So yeah, I am wearing the Green Street shirt today, so we'll have a little bit of fun with that. So we have burger on my back. Right there. Or do we want butter on my back? We can have butter on my back. Like that. There we go, I got butter on my back. Are we having fun yet? Let's see what's going on in the chat. I think we're pretty much done. Looks like our garlic and onions cooked really nice. So what we're going to do is we are going to turn off the stove and let our meat set or rest. But while we're doing that, we're going to get some happy butter going on here. So we're going to go ahead and put that starting there, and then we're going to put the lid on it. So we're just going to open this guy up, and we're going to use more than what you would think I'm going to use. We're going to use, and we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to let the meat rest for a little bit. Everybody needs to rest. Because that's not going to be, this is going to be 4 meals, by the way. So it's not going to be one sitting. I only eat 1 time a day. So we're going to do that right there. We're going to put our happy little lid on there.
Zed's
and that's
place.
going to rest for a bit.
Said I love your bald spot. Can I rub it for luck? Crossed fingers.
Great. So I'm already getting trolled now. This is why we can't have nice things, Zed. You know, it's people like you why we can't have nice things. You know, I don't have my chef's hat yet to cover up my bald spot. But yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for making me feel... See, I'll just walk around like this. Here, there's my chef's hat. So anybody know a good place to buy a chef's hat besides Amazon? So I'll just do like this the rest of the stream. Feel better now, Zed? Alright? Just had to pick on me, didn't you? I'll just walk around like this. I could put a Rubik's Cube back there. I'll just do that right there. So now, we got a cube on my head and butter on my back. Where's the butter? There we go. You've seen it all now, right? I just should wire this to my head with a rubber band or something. Alright, so now we can go put up our happy butter. This is kind of hard to do walking around like this, Ed. See what you did? Let's go ahead and put our butter up. I can't do that the whole stream. That's ridiculous. What I'll do is I'll just turn off that camera. And now you can't see the bald spot, but that's even worse. You see that I haven't shaved since Christmas.
Said I love you, and you getting my package.
So just in case you don't know, I won one of Zed's artworks. This is a perfect time for you to put link in the channel, Zed, so people can...
Said LMAO.
Yeah, so we want to warm our plate, so we're going to move our meat off to the side, and we want to keep our food warm. So we're going to warm our plate over here.
Said we all have our unique physical traits. Some people would kill for the amount of hair you have.
Yeah, I guess at my technical calendar age, which I don't exist in time, but the calendar says that I'm 52, but I don't feel 52. Some people think I look like I'm in my 40s, but thank you, Natasha. All right, so we're warming our plate here. This is a happy plate. We got grass-fed butter. We got nutritional yeast on top of that. And we're fixing to put our happy ordered beef once our plate's warm. We're going to move that over here, and we're going to get that prepared. So the butter has melted. We had sea salt on the top. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. So now we can put it in, let's quarter it right now. So we're going to make our burgers. Just like that. Which one do we put on there? Which one do we want? That one, the butter's still melting.
Natasha Maeve. Said you look young. I know many men who went bald at 30 though.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I do look a little bit younger. Thank you. We're going to put some garlic and onions on top there. We want to get some of these too that are not cooked. So we have a variety of cooked and uncooked garlic and onions. And as my crops come in, I'm going to be adding more vegetables to my cooking streams, like moringa, cucumbers, arugula. I've got a late start in planting this year, but I'm going to pull it off. By the end of the year, we'll have vegetables and even more nutrition added. So now we're going to add this action here. And I did have one little fail. I forgot to put the avocado mayonnaise underneath. Just not too much though. So we're going to act like I put that down first. And we're going to put it over to the side.
Said, how did you get the butter to eat grass?
It took me a while to train it, but I had to put the butter on a leash, Gerald, for a while. And once I got it leash trained, then we could just walk outside and it knew exactly where to go eat the grass. So I put the avocado mayonnaise off to the side because it's going to be a dipping area.
John's Southern Exposure. Said, what state are you living in?
My state of mind is pretty clear.
Natasha Maeve. Said, look at all the fats blended together. A delicious buttery sauce. Yum.
Yes, it is yum. I wish you could be here to share it with me. Alright, so yeah, I'm in Texas. I'll stop being a smarty. Then this is clean mustard. It doesn't have anything but mustard and turmeric in it. So we're going to put some of that. That's going to go on the top. Not too much, but the turmeric is good for you. It's anti-inflammatory.
Gerald. Said, good evening all.
How's it going, Gerald? And now we're going to add this finishing touch, which is our clean pickles. And these, you can find clean pickles in the cold section of your grocery store. The ones that are not in the cold section are going to have the bad preservatives in them. So if you don't want the bad preservatives, you probably want to pick from the clean section. And we're going to put probably 3 Happy Little Pickles on the top, just to give it that cheeseburger taste. If you wanted a hamburger steak type effect and not a cheeseburger taste, then don't put the pickles on there, because the pickles will slant it to a cheeseburger and not a hamburger steak. But if you just wanted a hamburger steak, you could leave off the stuff that kind of looks like a cheeseburger. So there, we got 3.5 pickles. So let's put up our happy little, not that shot. We got bacon on our back, right there. There's some bacon on our back. That's some good bacon, by the way. Let's put up all of our cold stuff. And I do have a dessert that I'm going to feature real quick before we finish our plate and show you what we're working with. So let's go grab our dessert that I made yesterday off stream.
Natasha Mave said, just had a vision of Rusty Watts being a Fry TV food truck. I
Yes.
just want to order some so badly.
Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? Maybe I can do that. I'll do a stream somewhere with Rusty Watt. So this is a dessert that I made yesterday off stream. This
Zed's
is
Place said, I love 100 years old pickles cucumber.
Yep, those pickles are a year out of date and they're still good. So this thing's cold here. So this is walnut butter that I made yesterday. It's just straight up walnut butter with nothing in it. And this is cacao powder, the organic stuff. So it's this organic cacao powder, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of cayenne, and the cinnamon that I use starts with a C. It's supposed to be the most nutritious and not hard on your liver cinnamon. I ordered this off the internet. I just ordered a pound yesterday, or the day before. So it starts with a C. That's the type of cinnamon that I found has the best flavor for cooking, and it's not that hard on your liver. And then it also has sea salt in it and some cayenne pepper, organic cayenne pepper. That's in the chocolate mixture with grass-fed butter. And I heat that up. I'm going to be doing separate videos about this dessert. This is amazing, and it's got lots of good fats in it. The walnuts are a very good nut for you, so we don't want that camera. So I'm having a couple of camera switch fails, but that's okay. I got a lot of cameras to deal with. So that's our dessert there, and now we're going to put some dessert on our back with a little side of Rubik's Cube right there. Got to get a little bit of the Rubik's Cube in the shot.
Natasha Mave said, that desert looks to die for. Refined sugar-free is best. Cinnamon is great for diabetics.
Oh yes, and it is, yes, you're right. Cinnamon also modulates your blood sugar too. And I forgot, one of the key ingredients is the Madaba honey. That's chocolate right there. That's the sweetener in the chocolate. And I ordered some of this day before yesterday too. I got 6 more of these coming in. So that's also in the dessert. But let's not talk about the dessert. We're going to put this off to the side so this can defrost. This was in the deep freeze all night, and it's pretty hard. So we're going to let it defrost a little bit because that's going to be a superfood dessert after I'm done eating. So this is what we got. We have our bacon cheeseburger on a bed of grass-fed cheese, Bragg nutritional yeast with uncured bacon. And look how crispy this bacon is. It's not burned. It's got cracked pepper on it. So look at this. It just breaks perfectly. You still have the good fats there. So I think we're almost done. We got Ride Along Gang in the chat. Shout out to Ride Along Gang. All right, so
Ride Along Gang said, thumbs up. Zed's Place said, your videos are so freaking awesome, cool.
appreciate that, Ted. All right, so I think we're done for today. I have a busy work day still, and I still need to eat. Let's see, what song should we ease out? I would like to feature some channels here on the way out. We got Partazier. Here, I'm gonna do it myself if y'all won't. Red, put link in the chat. Zed, put link in the chat. Natasha, put link in the chat. If you won't do it, I will. Who else? Ride Along Gang, put link in the chat. Everybody check out these other channels. They're part of the Fry family. So check them out. I just have the burger shot on my back. So save me some work. Natasha just dropped a song. It was, what was it? Friday? Yeah. So
John's Southern Exposure said, was so nice to meet you. I enjoyed your show. Catch ya next time.
yeah, John. Everybody check out John's. Here, hold on a second. I got something for you, John. Right here. Don't go anywhere, John. So right here, I'm going to give you a promotional wrench. Not to be a moderator. Everybody in the channel's got a promotional wrench that's blue, so they can promote their channel. So this is yours. I know it's not blue, but it'll be blue by the time it gets to you. So I'm going to chunk this to you, John. So give me a second. I got to get prepped for this. And let's see. Here we go. Right there, John. The next time you type in the chat, I just chunked that wrench to you now. Just act like you didn't see that. That was a quick little camera fail. So there's your promotional wrench, John. Can you put a link in the chat? Because I'd love to have you on the channel, as because you do cooking stuff as well. And you and Red, whoever does cooking stuff during the cooking hour of the live stream, I'd like to maybe have you as a co-host or something, or feature one of your videos. But put a link in the chat there. That would be awesome there, John. That way, if you just type a link, everybody can check you out. Alright, so I'm going to have to do this myself because I see people are not dropping links. Y'all are all grounded. Y'all are in trouble. Alright, so I'm going to go through my history here. Let's go to her last song. Natasha Maeve. Barefoot in the Sunshine. Check out this song right here. This is Natasha Maeve's channel. Check out her music. She's got more talent in her pinky than these professional artists have in their whole body. Alright, paste. Boom. We got Loves What Heat in the chat. Rock and roll. Alright, so everybody check out Natasha. Check out Sun Honey. She just put link in the chat. John, did you put link in the chat? Yep, he put his own channel link in there. That's good enough. Alright, we are going to ease out with, let's see, we got to have a good shot of the burger on my back. And we're going to ease out with some, let's see, we got some dramatic music. I made this about 4 nights ago. We're going to ease up the volume. And we're going to give you a little bird shot real quick. So there's the bird cam. And we're going to give you a shot of the Rusty Watt. There's Rusty Watt Natasha was talking about. So, and Rusty Watt's got a PTZ camera as well. There's the solar panels. Got 1,000 watts on Rusty Watt. Rusty Watt was in the car show last year. So there you go. There's a little look. There's the Suburban. There's a little Rusty Watt shot. We'll go back to the birds. So this is a little shot of Rusty Watt on the side there. So the birds will be coming in later. Love you all. We got Double Deuce. And I go live and you do a fry. Yeah, we can do that one day. Put the link in the chat there.
Natasha Maeve said Rusty Watt's healthy fry food truck.
Yep, that's a good one. Yeah, type link in the chat so everybody can go check out your channel there, Double Deuce. So there's a little bird cam shot. We're going to sign out here. I got food to eat. Like I said, look at that. You wouldn't want to eat that. And it's not getting cold either because it's been on this Corningware and it's been staying warm. We're actually going to put the stove on low because I'm taking a little bit longer than I thought. All right. So we'll sign off here with the bird cams here. Love you all. We'll do this again tomorrow.
I love bugs. Bugs.
We just need cash. I know a lot of people want to send blankets or water.
Tastes like poo.
Just send your cash.
Adios, mofo.
Yeah.
Later.